Okay, so let's look at some trending news and do a on the fly, no pressure, little decode, right? I just kind of want to reach a point where I'm like, oh, okay, it's obvious that this is a scripted story. Okay, that's what I do over here. So let's click on the Associated Press here. Let's see. Son arrested after Grammy-nominated singer Jubilant Skies is stabbed to death at California home. Wow. I'm not sure if I want to look at that one right now, but who's Eileen Higgins? Who's this? Democrat wins Miami mayor's race for the first time in nearly 3 years. It looks like we have a Kentucky shooting as well. Here's that Jubilant Sykes right here. Grammy nominated singer Jubilant Sykes was stabbed to death at his home. What's up with this Kentucky shooting? Let's look at that real quick. Shooting at Kentucky State University leaves one dead, one hurt, and a suspect in custody. Interesting. Click on sports. Colts signed 44-year-old Philip Rivers. That's amazing because I was just bringing that up. Okay. I just brought that up in my last video, how he was connected to that Daniel Jones injury with the Colts, and he is a former member of the Colts. He wore 17 like Daniel Jones wore 17, but he looks like their other quarterback who played in after Daniel Jones got injured. I brought that up in the last video. I might have to play that. That's amazing. He's age 44. Who's the other guy? Riley Leonard. Well, that made things simple. I think it was Riley Leonard. Let's see if I can pull up the image. This might be the image right here. It may not be exact, but I thought of it for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, he kind of looks like Philip Rivers slightly. And then I was like, oh yeah, Philip Rivers, also played for the Colts. And Philip Rivers, his birthday was actually yesterday or 2 days ago. His birthday was 2 days ago. Look at that. Now he's trending. Coming, because of the injury with Daniel Jones. That's amazing. And you see the 17 right there on the jersey. Like Daniel Jones. Quarterback equals 117. Like 17. You see Daniel Jones with that 17 and, on the jersey as well. Man, I called that one. So I'm going to briefly pull up that video where I brought up Philip Rivers. It was like 2 days ago, I think. Okay, here it is right here. I don't know if really hope you can hear it. Dad's name is James. Come on, man. And look, he's got the last name Leonard like Kawhi. So this guy's got the 13. Okay, so just in case you're not hearing this, I guess I have to pause it and speak during it. But I say, man, he kind of looks like Philip Rivers. Like Daniel Jones. He's got the 13 on his jersey and his birthday's on the 13th, man. But I see pictures of him with the 13 right there. Okay, so there's Daniel Jones. But I see him with the Duke right there. He does, huh? And didn't Philip Rivers he kind of. So if you can hear this, hopefully you can. I point out right here, and you can go watch it if you needed to, or if you already watched it, you know. But I point out right here, the reason why I say you may not hear it is because the volume doesn't always play. I don't know why. So I point out right here, he kind of looks like Phillip Rivers. Kind of looks like Phillip Rivers right there. He does, huh? And
I go
didn't
on to
Phillip
show
Rivers play
Phillip
on the Colts
Rivers,
as well? Dude looks like Phillip Rivers.
and then
What's
Phillip
going on
Rivers is
here?
now
Look,
trending.
Phillip Rivers has the 17 on his jersey.
That's
Ooh,
amazing.
Phillip Rivers' birthday is today. Mmm.
And you can see that was amazing right there, okay? That was amazing. The 44 year
Ooh, he's
old.
got the 17 like Daniel Jones now. Oh my God.
So that's absolutely amazing, okay? You know, that's amazing how I've caught on to these patterns. Phillip even has 107 like 17 with that 17 on his jersey. Quarterback equals 117. And remember, Daniel Jones, who gets injured, has the 17 as well. See, quarterback one. Look at quarterback's got 180 right there. You see that? It's kind of like 18. And Phillip Rivers is born in 81, which is the reflection. And this, I mean, this is just, man, I like when it's simple like this. And Phillip Rivers, look at the 83 right there, like football equals 83 in the language. Football 83, Phillip Rivers 83. Remember, another quarterback, Tom Brady, has the 8-3 birthday. In a non leap year, Peyton Manning's birthday is the 83rd day of the year. Right? So he's 44. He's 44 years old. He's even in his 44th year of life or 45th year of life now, and quarterback equals 45. There's that 72 that popped up during the Daniel Jones breakdown and has been popping up with these stories. There's another 72 right there. Isn't that amazing? And you know, this news Tuesday bringing 44-year-old Phillip Rivers out of retirement one day after his birthday. Absolutely incredible. The longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers. And was it like a year or two? Was it his last year or two he played for the Colts? Something like that. Yeah, this stuff is wacky. That's amazing, man. So I mean, I guess I'll just look at the date numerology here a little bit. And I mean, we're good, huh? I just had to point that out, man. I just on the fly too. You know, that makes things really simple. Scroll down. Oh, I gotta refresh this, I guess. Hi, guest. I'm not a guest. Come on. So 12/8, 12/8, 2025, 12/9, 2025. He's got the same birthday as Sinead O'Connor as well. And he's born in 81. Remember, Sinead O'Connor was 18 when her mother died, and 18 months and some change after her son's death, she died. And my last name's O'Connor as well. My birthday is 8/18/81. Phillip Rivers with Sinead O'Connor's birthday, and he's born in 81. Right? Okay, singer, songwriter, producer, activist. So this stuff goes deep all by the language, okay? That's wild. Um I just wanted to look at some of this date numerology and then we can bounce. Man, that's amazing. Look at this 18 numerology on Philip Rivers' birthday. There's that 45. So you get the 18 I just spoke of, you get the 45 right there. Remember, quarterback equals 45. Good stuff. I'm just gonna enter his full name if I can find it. Philip Rivers' full name. Philip, and his middle name's Michael. That's amazing because Riley Leonard's middle name is James. So you get the Michael Jordan, LeBron James energy still lingering. Look at that. This is the guy who stepped in when Daniel Jones got hurt. I didn't watch the game, but this guy had, with Daniel Jones' stats, it appeared that he was the starter. And then this guy had a higher stat total in that game against Jacksonville. So I'm assuming this guy stepped in after the injury. But look at his middle name is James. And now you get Philip Rivers with the middle name Michael, like Michael Jordan and LeBron James, whose energy has been lingering. Back to Sinead O'Connor with the same birthday as Philip Rivers. She died 3 days. She died 3 days after the death anniversary of Michael Jordan's dad, James Jordan. Even she died July 26th. James Jordan died July 23rd. Back in 93. Okay, so wow. So that I love when it's easy like that, man. So Philip Rivers out of retirement, right? A couple of days after I connect him to Riley Leonard, who he kind of looks like, with the Colts connection, and then you get the 17 connection with Daniel Jones, who's injured. And wow, it's incredible, man. Okay, so that's it. There's good two quarterbacks injured. Who's the other quarterback injured? What two Colts quarterbacks are injured? Daniel Jones out for the season. Rookie backup Riley Leonard is week to week, but he played in that game. Yeah, they got to get him out of there because he looks like Philip Rivers. You can't have both of them around. Here's the stats. He was 18 for 29. So he even completed 18 passes. That's the 18 again. So he completes 18 passes, and I'm assuming he came in after the injury. But now he's week to week. Jeez. Oh, yes. There's going to be more here. But, I mean, that's as simple as it gets and undeniable. Go check out the Daniel Jones video if you haven't, and you'll witness on the fly how I show the connection. And I don't even know who Riley Leonard is. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of Philip Rivers. Obviously heard of Daniel Jones as well. I just kind of hover around the sports world and decode the stories. I don't follow the characters. I'm not invested like that. So the fact that I noticed that the Riley Leonard looks like Philip Rivers, and then I find out, oh yeah, they have that Colts connection. And then I point out the 17 connection with Daniel Jones. Absolutely amazing, okay? And this stuff goes deeper. They're connected. Like I mentioned, me and Sinead O'Connor, the stuff goes deeper, okay? They don't want you to know how seriously connected all of these characters are. Like you can have actor Brad Pitt You can get that. They want that in a different form since it worked in acting. So you're going to get Tom Brady, quarterback in the NFL. Brady, Brad, B-R-A-D, Pitt, Tom Brady, B-R-A-D-Y, like Brad. This stuff, it's magic. But these characters are more connected than they want you to believe. So the Colts signed 44-year-old Phillip Rivers to practice squad with 2 quarterbacks injured. It's all a script. Until next time. Oh, look at this even. Even Jaden Daniels is injured. Like Daniel Jones. Look at that, man. And I might have to do a separate video. Daniel. Until next time.